The Lakers go down 0-3 to the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets coming to LA and take game 3, 119 to 108. Lakers facing a game 4 must win tomorrow in LA at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So they finally somewhat contain Jokic, but Jamal Curry ended up going off. Jokic finished with 24, 6, and 8. Jamal Curry finished with 37, 7, and 6, with 30 of his 37 points coming in the first half. He was on one. On the Lakers side, LeBron finished with 23, 7, and 12. He shot 3 for 9 from the 3, playing 43 minutes. AD finished with 28 and 18. Reeves added 23 points as a starter. Now, let's get to our starting point guard. Our starting point guard playing like he told on Swaggy P. He playing guilty. Man, Jamal Curry was going off so decent, man. I thought they were going to have to put Jack Nicholson on Jamal Murray. Jack in the front row, like, man, tag me in. You know what I mean? Tag me in. I'll cool him off. Meanwhile, D'Lo had a triple single. 3, 3, and 3. Total of 9. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Ever since Bruce Brown came out and said their game plan was to go at D'Lo, man, he just been playing out of character. Like, he's playing nothing like how he played last series. Bruce Brown is coming off the bench and playing way better than him. Like, Mr. Davenport, can you please play Lonnie Walker or Malik Beasley in the place of D'Lo? He just don't got it right now. It's kind of almost seemed like it's forced. I like Darvin Ham as a coach. Actually, I like him a lot as a coach. But, like, this clearly ain't working. And, like, we need to make adjustments. Y'all need to make adjustments. Shout out to Rue. He's been playing amazing this series. I like his play this series. He's been like the one consistent thing. You know, he's been out playing LeBron at times. You know what I mean? Had you told me the Lakers held Jokic to 24, 6, and 8, I would have probably said the series is 2-1 now. Safe to say Jamal Murray has returned back to his original form, like pre-injury. For those of you who don't know, he had got injured. And he might actually be better now. And while playing along a back-to-back MVP, it's going to be real hard for any of these remaining teams to beat Denver 4 times. Like, I can't see a team left in this playoff that's going to beat Denver 4 times, especially coming to Denver. To reflect on the previous series, like, that makes Devin Booker's, like, that make his performances much more special. Like, looking at how he was going off, and they went in and took 2 games. Like, they won 2 games at Phoenix, but I'm saying that performance was actually way better looking back on it now. Let's see if the Lakers have any more fight left in them, or if their flight skills will take over. Now for the Boston and Miami Heat series. Tobias Harris over me? Tobias Harris over me? Said the great Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat went into Boston, and they took 2 of Boston's home games. The series is now 2-0, and they're heading to Miami to play it tonight in a must-win for the Celtics. Bam Adebayo, I'm messing with y'all. Bam Adebayo finished 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Bam had 22, 17, and 9, shooting 7 of 17 from the field. And he went 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Duncan Robinson added 15 points off the bench, and Caleb Martin, the X factor for this game, he came off the bench and scored 25. Butler had 27, 8, and 6, but his points was more so when he scored them. The Heat was down 86-96 to Boston in the fourth quarter, I think with like 3 minutes and some change to go before the face-off with Grant Williams and Jimmy Butler did the famous romantic headbutt where they put their heads together and they stared into each other's eyes. It was 87-96 Celtics.
And they're having words. Look at this. Yeah.
The Heat went on a 24-9 run after that. Butler had Grant Deep Freezer Williams out there looking like a Rubik's Cube trying to guard him. He was so stiff. Butler just getting whatever he want. Come here. Where you at? Come here. Come here.
Butler drives on Grant Williams, and a 15-footer will tie it at 100. Adebayo is screen. Williams the defensive assignment.
This is what he wants.
Inside for the lead. He got it.
That's what he wants. Grant Williams on him.
Jimmy made a new flavor of Big Face coffee that night. Like, but what a Cinderella story, right? Just think about it. Like, if this was March Madness, everybody bracket would be all messed up right now. Like, their brackets would be messed up because, like, like I said in the previous video, we all know like they're a play-in team and they beaten, you know what I mean? They beaten real good teams. You know what I mean? These are not just slouches, like considering that they had to play in just to get to this part. You know what I mean? But on the Celtics side, JB finished with 16, 4, and 3, which is unacceptable for second team all NBA to me. Tatum finished with 34, 14, pardon himself, 34, 13, and 8, and going 11 and 12 from the free throw. Great, right? You are the weakest link. Goodbye, psych. That is not great considering that like Tatum has scored Krispy Kreme donut in the fourth quarter of this series so far in both games. He scored 0 points. All those points come in the first 3 quarters. His problem is, I feel like Tatum's problem is he's real talented, and I just feel like he take his foot off the gas. You know what I mean? You need to be all gas, never neutral. Like, especially considering, like, think about it. Tatum is first team All NBA. JB second team All NBA. And the way they performing, you wouldn't even think the Heat would be able to pull any of these off. You know what I mean? But however, that 2-3 zone that the Heat running, that seems to be a major, major problem. Now, I think they're just so used to going one on one. And it's the little things like that that makes Coach Spo like a great coach. Because like back when they had the big three, Bron, Bosh, and Wade, I was down when I lived down there. Yeah, I'm stunting. But when I lived down there and when I worked down there at the arena, but yeah, back then, like, of course he's not gonna get that credit because people gonna look at it like you should win with that team. You dig what I'm saying? Like, oh, what are you doing crazy? And not for nothing, when they won, they gave Pat Riley credit. When they lost, they blamed it on Spo. So it's like he was in a lose-lose. You dig what I'm saying? And I just want Spo to get his credit because, like you said, like I say all the time, on paper, none of this makes sense. I don't know how they're beating these teams, but as you can see, he's a great coach. They have a great game plan. And since LeBron has left the Heat and since the Big Three has been broken up, we've seen Spo in these positions with a lesser talent team than most. And somehow they always end up in the end or the closest to the end. Even though they have yet to win a championship, they're always in the mix. Game 3 is tonight in Miami. I have Boston taking game 3 tonight in Miami. I feel like they have to take tonight. If not, we can probably smell some. Probably have to go down the cleaning aisle of your local grocery store and get the straw brooms. You know what I mean? I'm from the South. Don't get the straw brooms. Get the straw ones. You know what I mean? Them hurt. Get them and bring them out. Do you know what I'm saying? Get your little, everybody get your sweep on. Everybody, everybody. That's a new Big Timers song. But I got the Celtics making the series 2-1. Let me know who you got in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out.